Testing. It's testing thing. It's a live stream.
Y'all going?
Huh?
Going on right now?
I'm testing the speed, the quality. I was checking out AAU basketball.
Uh-huh.
Who is your, like, do you have a rep, or how do you interact with them?
For what though?
You were trying to get like certified, or?
I just went to AAUsports.org. That's their website.
So you go to their website and you submit like a form, or like how do you go to apply to become an AAU team? Like
yeah. There's an application process that you go in to either be a club, to become a member. Just depends on what you want to do. So, are you doing it to like be able to stream AAU games?
So originally I was looking at their website to see if they needed streaming, because they have their national championships in like June and July, right? And I thought that would be a good partnership if they needed it. And I was checking out their website, and I don't know, I think the website's pretty dated. I don't know, looks a little old, right?
Yeah.
So
they're old.
Yeah, they're old. So I went to their latest bulletin on the 15th, and AAU select Blue Star Sports as its official technology partner. So I went to see like, what is this Blue Star Sports? And Blue Star Sports is a company in Dallas, and they, I guess the best way to describe it is they're like your all-in-one solution for like website, registration, all this stuff, because they've been kind of living in the past, and so they reached out to this team. I was like, maybe they already do live streaming, so they don't really need anything, but so it's sports software made easy for teams, clubs, leagues, tourneys, and associations, whatever it may be. I started reading about them, and like their founder, he's got like 5 kids, huge sports and like super successful. Their Jerry Jones, talks good about them. So I just randomly called them. I was like, hey, have you guys done any live streaming? And they're like, we have a few clients that we can upload our videos to, but we don't have anyone who's yet to be able to live stream for us. So I'm actually going to be in Dallas May 6th, and because I was going to go to a graduation for my cousin, and I plan on meeting with him, but I thought that if I didn't go straight to AAU,
Right.
and they introduced me to AAU as their preferred whatever,
Right.
it'd be easier to sell than going to AAU itself, I think.
Yeah, well, if they are it as far as like handling like that component, then I would go to them. You know? Because who else are they affiliated with other than AAU?
Them?
Yeah.
I can look up associate. All right, so customers. I don't really know. I know that on the top of their website, they've got these 2 companies here, Bonzi Team and Point Street, which I don't know what these are.
I'm about to say one of those are probably they're probably a service like you.
No one can do what I'm looking.
No, I'm talking about they do like something that makes up the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That makes them up.
Yeah. So I think they're almost like. It's like when it says product, so they can do registration and payments, web and app, so they'll build your website, back office management, and performance. So they have a bunch of.
What's performance?
Use our video analysis to help them increase their game. So maybe videos.
Uh-huh.
And our live streaming service lets you be part of the game at every play. At Blue Service Org, we help you create the best possible streaming performance. So what I was talking to, his name is Matt, is the business development guy, is they have all of these apps where you can go in and edit, but you're still responsible for doing the actual the live streaming.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of like Huddle, like where you can upload to it, they'll do all the edits and stuff like that, but you're still the one responsible for it. So I think it could be a nice little have what they need.
Right.
You know.
What's up, Dad?
What's up, buddy?
Hi. You're always smiling, aren't you?
Hey, what's up?
Look what I brought.
What'd he say?
Look what I brought.
So,
So,
repeat it over and over again.
yeah, I would do both. I would go to both of
He
those
always
guys.
forgets my name. Always.
Just because, I mean, it couldn't hurt to go to both. You know, I wouldn't limit myself to one of them, you know, because if they already kind of got this notion already in place, you know.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I would do is really spell out what you can do and how you can do it. So in that way, you're not giving them any ideas on how to complete the circle.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and if you go to AAU, then they might send you to them, right? But in the same aspect, if it's all spelled out and everything, and you know, they could, because AAU is ultimately going to dictate, you know, who they use and how they use them, you know, unless they set up an exclusive deal with them, you know. But I would, you know, wouldn't hurt to,
Reach out to them.
right.
Are you eating lunch here?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. I want to talk about it.
Okay.
If you want. Got some ideas for it.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Because like last night I stayed up till like 2 or 3 just planning, like, if this were to happen,
Right.
what do I need? Like all the logistics of it, like all the back end stuff from it. And I was like I had it down to like my cost for like, you know, is it a feasible business plan? Like if you were to do it, like, is it possible? And just running through the idea. So, you know, I was throwing around like the idea with like my girlfriend. I was like, let's throw out a high number, say $100 to stream a game, which can be a high dollar amount. But Houston alone has 100,000 kids playing youth sports. If you only had 0.1% of the people do it once a year, that's $100,000.
Right.
So it's just like shows like even if you set the price extremely high, like I think there's a market for it.
I think there's a huge market for it. I think there's a huge market for it. If anything, man, it's just more or less about being able to scale it up. You know.
Yeah, and that's what I was working on, is being able to take this, and if you can prove, say, Houston is a $250,000 city that no one's captured, replicate it in Dallas,
Right.
Austin, just take over.
Right.
You know.
And I like to see, and even with that, I mean, just think about the tournaments I've been in the last couple weeks. You know, I mean, nobody's live streaming those. And we're at multiple gyms. You know, like this past weekend we were in Pearland. You know what I'm saying? The weekend before that was in Channelview. You know, and then at Channelview I was in a 10-mile radius of 3 gyms that had games going on in 2, 4, 7 gyms, you know, and then that wasn't even, and then they still had the gym going and everything, you know, the gym was, they had the gym that was going on also, but they just in Channelview, I mean, I was in, like I say, 10-mile radius that 7 gyms, 7 courts were going at one time, you know.
Yeah.
So in this past weekend, you know, I'm at, there was at least 5 gyms, at least 5 play locations with 2 gyms per location.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so I know there's a need for it. If anything, how do you, or who do you tap into? You know, now that I'm kind of getting to figure out of how this stuff is working, because now, you know, I mean, they, you know, like this weekend, you know, a couple of the blue chips, we played against those guys again. You know, we played against their 4th grade team. They put their 4th graders in the 3rd grade league, right? 3rd grade tournament, you know. And he's telling me that they're third graders, and I'm like, nah, because I seen them playing the fourth grade division at John Lucas tournament, coaching all, And so, but the first thing out their mouth was that I have older players playing against third graders, so, and I just don't know how all this stuff works. But now I'm talking to Kendrick, and I'm hearing that all these people are lying, and Justin birth certificates got parents lying, just so that way they can get this status. Hello. How are you?
Shipping my children to China.
Hey, stop by my house. There's a couple more to kick up.
I'm thinking it's free.
Oh,
The chunky one should feed at least 2 people,
that's right.
maybe for
Forgot.
2 days. The other one, I figured they'll just put to work.
Make money off of it themselves, right? Why would
He's
you
a
do
good
that?
worker, he just doesn't have a lot of meat on his bone. Hi. Tyrone's like, yep.
I'm about to say, stop by my house. You got a couple more. You got to pick up and ship them.
No, I was literally thinking to myself this morning, like, how does he do it? How does he and his wife do it? Because yesterday, not so bad. Towards the end of the afternoon, and I took him on we all got our rain jackets on and our boots, and once the rain there was no more lightning, we went for a neighborhood rain walk.
Right.
Check out some of the flooding that's just behind us. And then towards the afternoon, they started to fight with each other. Then they started to fight with the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And then Matt got tired of the dogs because he couldn't yell at the kids. And then this morning we went to at least no less than 6 places to find dehumidifiers. And
Yep.
after the second store, the 2 of them were like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah, we're tapping out. Yeah. Yep. It's like last night. I had my kids with me all weekend because we had to go to Pearland to the tournament basketball tournament.
An adult is talking. Can you hold your hand?
And literally, hour there, game here, after the game we're hungry. I'm like, I'm sorry, I do is eat and cry.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, so we go to this game, we're literally, just in the car going from game to game. And I get home, and it started Friday night because we had a 9 o'clock game Friday
And
night.
you had 1 sick.
Yeah, so I'm like, so last night I had one of those moments also, and he started crying. I said, all right, everybody go take showers. It was like 7 o'clock. I said, everybody's going to bed by 8.
We don't have to do tournaments, kids.
Yeah, we're done. I'm tapping out. I'm done. So I literally had them. They, I had that tone. I had that look. So they just.
Well, it was when I turned my back to ask one question at Home Depot, and the guy there just wasn't very helpful. And he sees me. This is the second Home Depot I've gone to, and they're not calling. I asked him if he could call the other location for me. He's like, no, ma'am, you're gonna have to do that yourself. And I was like, okay, not a big deal. I got it. I'm at the second Home Depot location, and I turn around to ask the guy about the rentals, and I turn around and Hudson's got Grayson in a shopping cart.
Going down left.
Yeah. And Grayson's like, yeah. And Hudson's like, yeah. And I'm like, where are you going?
Right.
Hair looks either longer or
It's fluffy.
fluffy.
I had both of them in the shower this morning. Because God forbid I take a shower by my damn self. Hudson came in and flings back the curtain because my shower is under construction. And he goes, Mama, you misappeared. I've been looking for you all morning. And I'm like, I what? And he goes, misappeared.
Disappeared.
Yep. And he's like, and I'll wet the bed. I was like, yeah, damn. Just,
Fantastic.
Come on.
yeah. Then I'm rinsing my hair, and he's like, you taking up all the water. Well, Hudson, here, I'll share with you. No, you need to get out.
Oh dear.
No, this is a weekly thing. This, I don't have nice long, Matt, he gets up at 5:30, has that nice long, quiet, alone shower.
Yeah.
Disappeared. I love that.
You misappeared, and very serious. Mama, you misappeared. Been looking for you all morning. I'm like, how long have you been up?
Yeah. I jump in there and I lock the door and everything. Once you get older, it's gonna ease up for you.
But we recorded.
We're testing out streaming, so possibly you can put this on the TVs like during an event, so you can watch it from the YouTube channel.
Okay. Can I have one of you investigate purchasing a nanny cam that only is motion sensor activated? That could feed into, say, a phone app?
Yeah.
nanny cam?
Yeah, probably would be like something like an Amy Cam that would probably function that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
It doesn't need a whole lot of memory.
So you just want something to where whenever motion
Light
is
is
picked
shown
up,
on it.
oh, light shown on it?
Light or motion.
Motion,
Say a cabinet door is open
Okay.
and the nanny cam comes
The
up.
nanny cam comes in, shoots it, sends it to an app. I think a nanny, yeah, I'm sure there's something that does that.
Where do we record it?
Whoever keeps messing with the damn amp in the fitness center.
Oh, really? Then we're definitely not doing that. Because I gotta go back there and
That's
fix it.
too expensive.
And I'm
and I-
tired of going back there and fixing shit.
So what do you think? Because when Carla texted me this morning, I was like, "What about a nanny cam?" And she's like, "I don't know anything about nanny cams." I'm like, I'm trying to help
Give me a
you.
minute.
I want to send this newsletter real quick. I gotta go in there and fix this. But apparently, the kid gave me these keys, and he's like, took them off the front desk thing. I don't want to be the keeper of keys for this thing. I'll keep one if you want me to fix it whenever I need to go fix it.
We
but-
gotta bring some.
I'm happy to have a key.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to come to one, either you or
Something good.
Derek, I think now, or Carla, to get a key. Everything.
The dehumidifier outside.
We cut some slits in the wood, like they did over there. Derek has a really thin. Derek has a really thin blade that you would almost not even notice the slit.
Is that smart?
They did everywhere else.
But now that we get those big gaps and they're like dark and ugly.
I mean, they're gonna eventually gonna have to.
Bubbling up
Hey.
and worse case
I need
scenario,
to-
worse it down.
I'm not liable for this idea.
I didn't want any more.
It's a good idea. We think it's a good idea.
I think the first thing to do is humidifier.
Can we call a court place and see if this is a good idea?
But the concern is that, well, you still have that big bubble that's gonna get hot, full of water, so it's gonna explode at some point.
Those are
If
fine.
it rains again, which is going to be today, tomorrow, Thursday, more water's gonna leak on it anyway, so. What's this? I don't wanna spend money on this.
Did y'all see his shirt?
What did it say?
Is it possible?
You're born a legend.
Thanks, sweet girls.
I gotta work. I'll come back in a second.
That's what I'm saying. His hair looks different now.
I know your sister. I got Izzy and Cha-Cha in the same room.
They're just going over here.
Okay, y'all,
I
where's your
just-
smoothie? Where's
In
your
the
smoothie?
gym.
Let's not leave it on the gym floor.
Okay, let's go, guys. No, it's in the on the bed. I know.
Even better.
That's what.
He says dada. Yeah. And when he gets really passionate about it, da 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 da. Uh-huh.
Very soon.
And we're trying out the shoes because he's trying to walk, so he's,
He's falling already.
oh yeah, super fast.
Really?
This morning I was loading up the car for all the stuff they needed, and I turned around and he's outside. Hudson left the door open for him, and he was in the garage eating a shoe.
Really?
There's something magical about that sound.
Oh, I make you choke now.
Y'all remember seeing that pond behind my house?
Yeah.
So the small, yeah, well, not only that, the small creek that's on the other side over there overflowed and it became like a river that came through the woods that flowed into that pond, took out the whole fence, so when the water recedes, they're gonna have to fix the fence to keep the cows in. And then the lake spread all the way up his backyard. And then through the trees, so Matt and I were standing out there because we saw splashing. And we wanted to make sure it wasn't a cow or a deer.
Or a kid.
Well, that too. And the water was running so hard, it was waves splashing up on, nice, on the trees.
Man, so you guys are funny when you get through anything.
Gotta pick it up.
Were you okay?
Yeah, I was stuck in kite and shoot. Like I told them, I fell asleep on a couch in the backyard. Like I was stuck over there because it was raining and crap, and I woke up and there was this much water surrounding a couch outside, and a snake freaking swam by my face, and it was
You were
crazy.
outside.
I was out, yeah, dude. We were listening to the storm with Fantasia blasting the whole time. It was amazing. Fantasia. I highly recommend it.
Which is
I highly recommend
pretty
it.
neat.
Because sometimes, like, the thunder syncs up with the, like, the timpani crescendos and stuff. It's great. I love listening to classical music while the storm's happening. It's great. I just
That
probably
actually would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I know, so let's
Matt and I
say
put
that
the patio front, like the cushions on the patio furniture and sat outside and
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
had a glass of wine and he was sitting there. We grilled yesterday because we weren't sure if the electricity was gonna go off, so we just grilled a bunch of meat and just have it ready to go.
The plus side is now you have a bunch of meat.
We do.
I'm gonna make the subject line for this one like Legends of Zelda.
She's been waiting.
I know you wanted to be with him. Oh, you have the hiccups.
Probably because I was throwing them
I
around.
put
Oh, it's cold.
I put his Hudson's smoothie.
Oh, so great news for this weekend.
Yes.
My dad's gonna come in about 8 o'clock on Saturday morning and take Hudson to soccer and then go have a Paw Hudson morning or day. That way, for
So
at
just
least
watch-
6 hours, you just have Grayson.
Oh,
And
I'm
then,
so okay with just watching
When
Grayson.
Pawpaw emotionally taps out, because
Got
he
it.
can only do so much
Gotcha.
before he wants to rediscipline and teach Hudson everything. Super annoying. We went and saw the Jungle Book, by the way.
Oh, it was awesome, wasn't it? It was like exactly like the cartoon,
Out of
except scarier. Yeah, I know. I was about to say. I was like, if he's already scared of the cartoon, it's like a scarier version of the cartoon.
Okay, there's no one up at the front, but I just
Okay,
wanted
Ben
to say hello to
Kingsley,
the baby.
Bill
I'll be
Murray.
back.
Like, the only voice I really didn't
Okay.
dig was, what's her butt?
Oh, you're talking about Scarlett
Maybe once you
Johansson as Ka. I know Ka was like one of my favorite
Mine too.
characters in there.
Huston.
Yeah, but it sounded.
I think Angelina Jolie would have done a killer job.
I mean, I don't know why they were like obsessed with making it a girl though. Like,
Charlize Theron would have done a
it
great
could have
job.
been a dude.
It could, but to get that hypnotic,
It was a dude in the cartoon.
I know it was, but he's no longer
I'm the
around.
only one at the front desk. I just had to come sit. I put Hudson's smoothie back on your desk because he
Thank you.
left it everywhere. So.
But yeah, but it was good. Did you guys watch it in
Come
3D?
here, buddy.
Did you watch it in 3D or just regular?
Oh.
3D.
Oh,
Hudson kept doing this with the glasses.
Just to make sure it was.
It was just because he'd never seen 3D.
Oh, it was his first 3D movie? The Jungle Book? Oh, that's sweet.
Mine was Jaws 3, so I'm really glad, and I was the same age.
Yeah,
So
but-
I'm really glad that my parenting skills are.
Yeah, you're a step above that one for sure.
You ready
We're
for the
at
dehumidifier?
$118,000 right now. We had
Way to rock it.
$67,000 on Sunday.
So was it rather successful?
Were you proud? I only asked you about it once.
Well, I wouldn't have answered you.
Let's say
Still,
we did
I
drop
got you at noon though, before it even opened.
we did drop a good
Oh, I
like
was with
$50 to $75 on advertising.
No, I looked, we could have done a little more if we would have had that. They all got blocked because of the text.
They all got blocked?
2 of the 3.
The offer got blocked?
Mhm.
I hate Facebook's stupid little rules.
I will say a lot.
So I guess we didn't spend as much money as we thought we did. So even better. Hey!
Majority of the people that were here were returning customers.
Uh-huh.
I would
That's
say
a-
at least 70%.
That's a good thing, though.
Mhm.
It's a good thing.
So how much we were supposed to get?
The minimum was 50.
No, I wanted at least 50, because at least 50 between.
And Jack to call it successful when it's 62.
And it was 67?
Second
Boom! The left none is saved for you, Jack.
Just the left
Hey, just so you know, I put Hudson in childcare with
Okay.
Izzy and Shasha, so.
Okay, so they quit running around
They-
like wild
I thought
animals.
you
Yeah, they were
put
kind of just
Hudson in
running around and
charge.
Maddie was at the front desk, so I was like, nope, okay, we're all going, so.
If
He
I'm
asked me to find his
emotionally tapped
smoothie,
out.
I don't know where.
It's on my desk.
Oh,
I've emotionally tapped out parenting for the day.
Hey, it's all good, can we still get baby? Still got your shoes out?
They're
Oh my goodness.
A dingo's got my
kept
baby.
Hi.
I feel like he's changed a lot.
Yeah, he really has.
Yeah, a lot of hair.
Dude, you know, the other day I saw
He
Big's
holds it.
baby
He'll do this
King
and
on
rub
in a
his
video. I
own
was like,
hair.
holy crap,
And he got his
dude.
fingers in the back of it and falls asleep.
Yeah, he's like huge, man. He looks like a little fatty version of Big walking
You want to
around.
do that yet? Who, King?
Yeah, King. Yeah.
Oh,
King was this size at 3 months.
What?
King was like that size at 3 months. King was a beast. Is a beast.
Action. He was left.
Not there.
Watch it just bounce it in front of him.
He shines so hard.
There it goes.
Hey, I got another name. I
Here
got a
it
name
is.
for Vic's next kid.
What?
Royal.
Royal.
how was this weekend?
Royal Vic. Royal Web.
I'm sure. Do not.
Hard.
Or Royale.
Really
Do
effing
not
hard.
say that in front of him. I'm sure he'll end up like.
It's the,
Dude, that's
because I mean, I only ran
Yeah.
1 mile over what we
Well,
ran.
dude,
and it
next one's
split up.
President, dude.
But when you
President Webb.
put hills
Sir.
in
Sir
and
Webb.
uneven terrain and then wait until you get a great
Hey,
stride
did you
and
see
then,
the
oh, wait,
new
traffic's light.
Zuckerberg
Gotta
video
stop.
that was coming out?
Sit there and do this for a minute and then you turn around and have to go uphill. And then you're in a relay, so
I'll
you're
send it to
racing
you.
against the people
Zuckerberg's
that are
like-
technically
When
coming up behind
Facebook was
you.
like 6 months old.
And then you're sleep
he was
deprived for
total
24
pro.
hours.
Like in this interview, he's
And
like
you're not
sitting
getting
with
good
like
nutrition.
a beer cup, like a red cup, and like before he's like, hey, should I put the beer
The
away?
team part of it
And
is
then
fun.
during the video,
And
there's
you're
someone
all
doing like a
stuck-
keg
6 of you,
stand,
there's
like
2 bands.
a.
You would team
Since
of
back
12
whenever
and
they
you're
first
stuck in
started or whatever.
Yeah, they
a
had
small
like so many
confined
boys,
area.
and he says like every other
You
word,
learn a lot about each other.
and then he says, yeah,
who's a big
like,
grandma,
we're kind of
and,
like
and then the rest of us
where
turn
you
on
find
one
people on
lines.
Facebook with a little
Like, suck it
interaction,
up.
like. It was a
Team
directory for
was.
college kids. It wasn't supposed to be a way to interact.
I know. Well, I know. Like I said, like I remember whenever I
I
joined,
think
it was
so.
interaction and stuff,
It
but
was-
it was
I liked
anywhere
it. I
near
do
how
it
it is
again.
now.
Yeah, he said it in the
No, I
video.
watched
He's like, it's not much to interact. It's more to find people
Yeah.
and
To see if they're
They
single.
have
He
like
said it's an icebreaker.
Yeah,
they have
it
one,
is.
this is the relay
And I remember there was like a
trail,
rated profession.
and there's a giant
Like,
campground in
rated
the center,
profession.
and then they do loops that go like a
And
flower
then at the
outside.
end, he's like, everyone keeps
And
talking
so
about
you as a
expanding,
team
but I
would
think,
run your loop.
we need to stay in colleges. There's no need to
So,
take over the
yeah,
world. And I was like,
This was like
What?
I started
If only
to
young
all were,
Zuckerberg
like,
knew.
in the mountains.
We started in Fredericksburg, when towns were San
We'll do a lot of
Antonio,
videos.
5 miles
I'll do
outside
lots
San
of
Antonio,
Getting
back to
this
Austin.
ready for
It
bed.
was just at
Okay.
200 miles.
They do, like out where I was living in BC, for Christmas, they do that. And they do one
So
called
he had
Mohawk,
9 sessions, right?
which
For
is
$60
like,
for
it's
$540.
not just running, then they do like
And then
kayaking
I'ma
and
take
stuff
that
like
out of
that.
this
And
here.
then you do
That's
mountain
this
biking, there's a few
half.
different, like, it's a relay, just a team relay, but yeah.
Check for the
I'd be down for that.
But now I need to get, how can I get him a receipt?
I was
or
thinking, you
a
guys, well, I
report
don't
on
know
this?
if you
Just-
can't, but the trail
what's
one.
even better was like Sean and Soul like pulled the
I wanna do the trail one.
like
Matt's
it's
gonna
not.
do
It's like
the
someone doing like a
trails
high school
with the team that I
project.
just ran
Right.
in October.
That's what it was.
It's almost
I
like
love
haunting
running.
because of
I
who it
set
is.
races right now to do
It's
like
prettier.
10,
Okay.
15 K a day for trails. I can't do the road. Give me 5 ton on the road, I'm in pain for days.
Well, that was what was hard. On the one hot day, the asphalt was hot.
Oh
And
yeah.
it just zapped you.
Where's the demon park?
No, it's a totally different kind
Where's
of running.
the?
Oh my gosh. Grayson. 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 Hey. What's up? Nerf basketball. Want this?
Hi,
Hi.
Oakland.
You okay?
Found
Just
it
like
in my
the-
closet one day. It's not mine.
Here you go, buddy.
Who's Canada's most popular sports team? It's all hockey, right?
Yeah, the Canucks. Of course. I mean, Blue Jays. If we're gonna do baseball, it has to be Blue Jays. It's our only Major League Baseball team. So
Wasn't there another team at one point?
there might have been.
The Expos. Were they?
Oh yeah, no, totally Montreal. Wait, are they maybe still a
They're
thing?
they're not. They moved to. Who are they? Which
Nobody
one?
really likes Quebec, anyways, though. So
Montreal Expos. What did they become? They became a different team, or did they just like get rid of it?
Then they got rid of it.
Huh.
It was a long time
see,
ago.
like even like Montreal, like Canadians, nobody. French Canadians aren't. They don't even want to be Canadians, so you don't really associate lots of that side of the country. Where are you going?
Maybe on the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah. There you go. Vancouver used to have the Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Memphis.
The Toronto Raptors.
Oh, they're the Nationals now. Washington Nationals.
Washington Nationals.
That's who became of the Expos.
Okay. No face basketball.
I can't hear anything. It's like, I don't like to watch
But you could just see like his mannerisms.
them. Yeah. Yeah, he's totally like, yeah, bro. Like, it's a directory, but it's also interactive, so like, if you wanted to like look up the information of like someone
It
else.
just makes you think. Can you imagine like these big entrepreneurs that they had a vision from the beginning and they stuck to it, but these were like
I don't think that's always that way. In fact, I think
Fell
probably
into
maybe
it.
it's a half thing. Like, I think half the people, sure, you have a vision and go for it, but I think another half people just happen to be at the right place, the right time, doing the right thing, and they just find themselves in
it takes off.
it. No.
Because when you say that 2/3 of the campus is on Facebook, he uses the Facebook.
Yeah,
by
the
way.
Facebook.
Within 2 weeks of it opening, and they didn't do any marketing. Like, that's crazy. And then they somehow opened up overseas without even trying. That's whenever I still don't understand why people. What was different than MySpace?
Look, the difference is that Mark Zuckerberg, I don't think he was as much the visionary. Like, I don't think he was, even though he's the Steve Jobs now, I don't think he was technically the Steve Jobs whenever it took off. I think there was other people involved that really got the business side of it kicked off. That had nothing to do with him. Because, like, to be honest with you, looking at just that small amount of that video, there's no way. There's no
It's
way.
like he hired good people.
He just hired good people. Yeah.
Or
Like that one dude who got screwed in the movie. I don't know, like, how much of that's true.
I saw him in there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I need more basketball 3v3 things printed out.
All right.
Can you print just one for me right now, or do you have one that I can give to a mom?
Oh,
Is that the new one?
That's the
Like
new one?
10th?
May 10th. And it's a bunch of them.
You got your website yet?
Huh?
Well, you could, I mean, I seen that one on there. You could update the LBA and select picture up there.
Oh, the select picture.
Tyrone, would you be down for doing like a player of the week or player of the month in select basketball that we can feature on social media?
MVP.
The thought behind it is that you write up a little paragraph. They share it all throughout their social media, and then people, like if you
So let's
take
take
it.
it one step further. Let's add that as a component to this. Because I really like to, because what I'm about to do right is, it's probably going to be probably more individualized than I get the teams right now. Because it's just, you know, there's so many evaluators out here and all this stuff that, you know, it's almost, it's hard to do it. It's hard to do this part of it, you know. Because nobody know us as being that, you know, so. To get people over here, you know, I'm having to take, you know, do 3-on-3s and 2-on-2 and stuff like that, you know, grab Lopez and do fill in, you know, and stuff like that. Whereas if I start individualizing this versus the teams, now I can just start inviting people, you know.
So you want to take away, you're not inviting teams, you're just top level talent, is what you invite?
Almost anybody, you know, who's trying to help themselves, you know. And I think that was happening, so. On the Twitter, top 100 talent HS. So last week I had 5 high school guys here, and you know we was able to get of the 5, I was able to get 4 write-ups on them and get it featured on that Twitter feed. You know, Courtney Reed tweeted it out, and she got it back out there for me and everything, right? But I'm thinking that. And then even with the guys, I lost some guys from Select that were from Kendrick's side, you know. But these are more of just better players. So instead of me just all the way losing them, I'm about to tell them to come back and get featured in this. And in that way, that can help me add some more value to that piece there, you know. And also use them to help me get more talent in here. So being able to feature somebody like that, would be huge, you know, as far as like player of the week or something like that. There, I can still do it for select also, you know. I just, just with, if I go by coaches, you know, let the coaches tell me to play the best this weekend, you know.
Yeah. I just think we can always add in promoting your program through talking about it, not just like, so like once you say are in LBA, you know, if we had mid-season pictures, where at the mid-season there's going to be pictures released of, so the parents can go in there, or even the championship teams, they should have a picture posted on Facebook. Hey, who this team? Like little things like that that the parents can share.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that last season, but did I tell you what happened, man? What happened? I ended up coaching the championship game, and Lou, the referees, I got mad at Lou and the referees, and I just said, here's your medals, guys, leave it later, you know, and I was like, oh, I forgot to take the picture. You know?
Yeah.
You gave me a second, and
I
I was
think
like,
the more parents see their kid and stuff, they'll share it and interact with it, and then other parents will see that as well. So I'm just trying to think of creative ways to post stuff on Facebook that we don't necessarily have to pay for, that people will share.
and that's what I want to do better, and that's the reason why I'm trying to try my hardest not to do it myself. You know, if I can get Marley, Patrice, or Net to be my social media outlet for basketball.
Well, that's what we're creating this calendar right now. So we're gonna have scheduled stuff. So, I mean, I think that's kind of what marketing is supposed to help out with too. You know,
Right.
is like that's, you know, it shouldn't all fall on you. You know, of course, if you have people already there, it helps not having someone come up here to do it. But even just sending us the pictures or whatever so we can post it. So we're pretty much so I'm creating a social media calendar right now for Facebook. So for instance, every single week we're going to have a reminder that says 5 days before early bird is done. So we can promote that for 5 days.
Right.
And then 5 days before the season starts, do an ad that does that. And then 5 days before the mid-season, we need to post pictures. And then 5 days before your season's over, we need to have championship pictures. So it just like keeps us on top of it instead of like, hey, let's do this last minute, let's take pictures. So for leagues, those are the 4 times I have it: early bird, right before the season, mid-season, championship. Those are the times we really need to push something. For select teams, I think we should always post if we win a tournament. We need to post that. We need to post that on Facebook with the trophies and the kids and us seeing. That's why I was saying player of the week. So
Yeah, the 15U or 16U, they lost in the championship this weekend, so they came in second place. You know,
see stuff like that, no one knows.
Right.
So
and that's gonna help us out because, like I said, that's what I'm up against. Is that there's this network of Lucas and Hal and Jim Hicks and Brian Dolet that they're all kind of in cahoot. Derek, you know, they're all kind of, you know, working this system out here of how they market and, you know, and rank players and all that stuff. And right now, we're not in that loop, you know. So, supposed to meet with John Lucas today. I don't know if I haven't even reached out to them to see if they're okay, to see if they still coming or whatever, you know. And I'll do that in a minute here. But somehow, some way, I've got to get in that loop, you know. So in that way, I could, you know, not just for our select, but just for basketball, period, you know. That's happening at Legends, you know. So.
thank you for calling Legends. How can I help you? Awesome. Let me transfer you over to the birthday coordinator here. What was the date of the event? May 7th? Okay, cool. I'll let Danny know that you're calling to do that, and he'll take care of you, okay? May 7th deposit.
For Harris? Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Let's go to the game, okay? Sure, yes. Let's see. Looks like for May 7th, since 8. Alright, it would just be the $100 deposit. I can take the card number whenever you're ready. Just the card number, expiration date, and then 3-digit on the back. I do, yeah. Yes, I believe it's with your wife.
You correct for me a birthday?
We are going.
Okay.
We are going with the silver package. Is that correct? That one's the 420. The total right now is 423.64. That's it's 395 off of that. That's for taxes. And that one is for the 20 children. For up to 20 kids. Oh, yeah, yes, sir. You said 3-2? Oh, 8. Okay. 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 And I think I have your wife's email on here, so you get a confirmation of the deposit going to your wife. Correct, yeah, yes, sir.
Hey Christy,
Alright,
this
so
is
you're all
Dash
set
at
for
Lyve
the,
Sports
the
Complex. I
seventh,
got your voicemail giving you a call back.
No problem,
You want to
sir.
give me a call back? It's 21-907-4202, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Yeah, you want to make it so fast?
No. I gotta still get that money from the one people that didn't pay. Did you get the payment for the other? There was 2 birthdays that
I
didn't
got the
pay.
last one. I haven't got the Alice out. Did she call back? Did you call her? Hold on, buddy. Hold on.
I think it's Aaron's turn.
It's Aaron's turn. Oh!
It's Aaron's turn to go
Oh,
fix
what's
audio.
wrong?
Yeah, he's tired. He's rubbing his eyes.
Do you have the sheet for the breakdown on like the beer and alcohol? Alexander.
What was it again that we were missing?
Need to get the.
What were we missing? There's something that we're missing.
Well, we didn't have Jake worked an extra hour,
Oh.
but dollars for the extra hour.
That's just from the 4 to 5. I didn't charge it for the hour before coming in. It's fine. Well, then it's just the extra service then.
And there was a gold.
That's cool. Bounce house is already included. Where's the one?
Did it?
No, this is my cooler.
SpongeBob?
You know how we always talk about pineapples as our safety word? She got me cooler.
Oh.
So that I can go to the concerts. Okay. Huh?
The sheets up here.
So Hudson gave it to me. I gave him Hudson.
I like it. They say it was SpongeBob?
No, he said pineapples? And he goes, let me open it, there's nothing in there. I'm only fries. I'm like fries and just like that person.
She didn't start this week.
She started on Saturday.
Are we promoting open house?
say, Dash?
I'm running open house on MailChimp. Yo, Aaron,
Yeah, what's up?
Aaron,
Chick-fil-A?
you left your stuff on my desk.
Oh, thank you.
Did I make an order?
Yeah, but I mean, somebody else got to pick it up. Danny, you don't want food?
Free food?
I'll call and make the order if you just go by there and pick it up.
I gotta get the check anyway.
Alright,
That's the
cool.
one.
Okay, let me go. Actually, let me go fix this audio real quick, and then I'll go.
Bro,
Bro. All right, I'll do it right now.
it could be being made.
Huh?
It could be being made while you're audio teching.
Being a maid.
Being made.
Oh.
Food.
I say, bro, I know you didn't just say being a maid.
Of honor.
That was pretty nice, but
Crap, I got 2 weddings.
the way personal problem is.
I don't know what
It's
time.
not like it's exciting because you got like a girlfriend going with you, right? So it's
What time
you got a
are they?
girlfriend. That's the only good thing about weddings is whenever you're single. Straight up mingle with the ladies over there.
I'd rather go with my girlfriend than single. That's weird.
How's that weird?
Going by yourself
Yeah, it's a great place to meet chicks, dude.
The wedding?
at a
Yeah.
wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Because the chicks are all geared up and ready to go because they're all wedding frenzied.
Is that the girl that you want?
Again, you're not always looking for the one.
Exactly.
Time.
How
No.
do you know it's going to be the one?
Exactly. You gotta find
who
out.
it is.
You're not like always looking for that one. It just happens.
I'm
and
telling you, the
happens.
girls are.
Are what?
That's what they're expecting out of a wedding. Fine.
No, not necessarily.
No,
They're
yeah.
just watched an hour long of commitment vows. That's on
in
their mind.
in most of them.
Most of them be like, I don't know, I want
Yeah,
that.
but it's like, from experience, I know that they're not looking for a lifelong commitment that night.
They're looking for.
telling you, the one
Where is the drunkest dude here?
Right, yeah. It's about everybody getting
That's
drunk
not what
and
I
making
want.
stupid decisions. Right.
What's that movie, Wedding Crashers?
Yeah. Exactly. You would think, though, Dash. You would think, but no, that's not the case.
saying some reverse psychology stuff.
Tyrone, do you know the schedule for this weekend or no?
It's out, but I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's out.
Yeah.
Watch this one be closed, too.
Come on, man.
Wait, what the heck? I looked up sawdust and it's giving me the number for research first.
What the heck?
Oh, it's because I went to Bing, that's why. Who the heck? Why does Google Chrome, wait, this is Google Chrome. No, it's not. This is Internet Explorer, that's why. Like, they're trying to shove freaking Bing down my throat.
I'm gonna get some mops and towels and he's gonna go pop it and
You want to go pop and lock it?
Why is this not coming up?
using because I'm not standing next
There
to
you go. Come on, get over here. He says to get over here.
Actually, do you have the schedule already on your email to you or anything?
Yes, because I did the other one. So the one I did didn't give me a. If you just about to see this, is not giving me the amounts.
Oh, it's saying it basically paid.
So what do I need that shows the?
Go down, please. Oh.
I'm trying to see like not balance due, but like what they pay me for the month.
See this.
Chick-fil-A.
That push through. You can get from there.
Do I have the schedule? Didn't you say you had?
Dude, they
did he
never-
email you the schedule for this
Posted,
weekend?
it's up.
Will
They did
you,
it.
will you forward me and Danny?
See this next meeting or
Yeah, see, they gave you,
it's on their website too. But
Yeah.
yes,
Did they send you like the matrix?
It's like all.
this is what I have.
Yes, that makes life easier. Instead of having to go through each division and figure out.
The division thing sucks.
see, it doesn't give me like how much is paid this month.
So I mean, I guess just make the data thing one look, delete all the other information he doesn't need to know. It
Okay.
just has a list of kids and just stuff. It's not gonna look as pretty, but at least if he wants me to slap a logo on there, we can get Aaron to
Dude.
slap a logo.
And no, if anything, he's gonna get reimbursed from them. You
Yeah.
know, so
We're gonna have to find out from them how the hell we're supposed to put in order crap, because like this happens so much where like with breakfast time or lunchtime.
And they have too much business.
I understand, but like
Alright, yeah,
what
let me know when
efficiently
you're
are
ready.
putting in order. Because clearly making phone calls is not the case. It's a game of roulette.
Hey, chill, man.
Nah, dude. They gotta like have an email address or something.
Can't let those little things in life.
No, those little things like in life give me anxiety, so I can't
No,
help
but
it.
you choose your own.
That is not true,
Yes,
bro.
you control your emotions.
God, you know what? I'm so glad Dash has all the answers to the universe and how to overcome anxiety, how to overcome sadness, depression. It's just a choice. You just choose.
There are external
You just
factors
choose.
in the world you can't control.
Yeah, you just choose that, right?
And then
Dash?
there's
I got
no, you don't choose the external factors. You choose the
Right.
how you respond to them is what you
Again,
can
I feel
control.
like that's a very closed-minded way of looking at how to fix everything.
Call them.
You just simply choose.
Yes.
I simply choose to get anxiety whenever I'm on the phone and people can't answer or I'm sitting on hold. I physically choose to be anxious.
You're not choosing, but you can choose not to be.
No, that's not true at all. That is completely false. And that's your opinion, which is fine. You're entitled to your opinion, but don't act like it's fact.
It's definitely philosophical.
It's philosophical
But I-
in your opinion.
No, it's philosophical as opinions. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But the philosophical people who use that,
And none of them ever have anxiety about anything.
no, that's not what they say.
Mhm.
That's not what I just said at all.
Well, it said it was a choice. So if you're choosing to be anxious about things, then would you just simply choose not to be anxious about things?
No, you're missing the boat here.
What's the boat?
The boat's over there and you're over there.
So it's not about choosing not to be anxious about things. That's what the boat was. I might be wrong on that. Just saying. That's what I caught.
So no trick play now?
Unless they answer the freaking phone, man. Or unless you want to go by there, go pick up the check or whatever, tell them what it is.
They push 3?
No, I didn't push 3. I just sat there and waited forever.
Call them again and
Yeah.
call them again and push 3 again.
No, I did it 4 times just now. Dude. I'm gonna start getting annoyed as F, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you.
If I get through, you're gonna go pick it up.
You go ahead and try, man.
You see the anxious from free food right now?
I see it.
No, I told you, I get anxiety whenever freaking someone's trying to call somebody over and over again. It freaking pisses me off. It just gives me anxiety. I can't help it. Well, you're gonna call? Press 3. Mr. Big Shot Ideas?
Funny. Hey, I'm not the one who wants free food.
Oh, well, I thought everybody wanted. Well, shit, fuck it, man. Well, I didn't realize I was the only person that wanted food. You know?
I do, Aaron.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, we can do. I'm just not that.
That's what annoys me. So, your emotion is just like a physical muscle. Like,
But you know Aaron, man. You know.
but I'm trying to help. I'm legitimately trying to help. Yes, it's not like you can all of a sudden lift 500 pounds, but if you work towards that, yes, you can control
You
your
can't eat
emotions.
that whole cow with one bite.
No, but you can work on it.
We can take one bite at a time, though. You can't eat the whole elephant at once. Come on, man. Who said you can't do that?
Hello? Hey.
You want to come help?
Yeah, I'm coming.
It's called Kingwood Classic.
About to get out of control. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm
They actually have Friday games. Yeah, it's the It's Nope.
ugly box.
Well, we can come up with a fun passive aggressive sign. I have
Yeah.
no problem with that.
Oh, here it is.
No. Took it to my office.
What's that for?
Maybe I did put it there. While I put the bottle down? I did.
Alright, cool. Yeah, but
Let's
like,
go take a look at it.
yeah, we can do like a passive aggressive thing, it's just, it's too much
But
work.
that's why I wanna get a name again.
Yeah.
But I only want us to know that. You know what I mean?